welcome to my apartment tour video. I'm really excited to show you guys my place. I've been living here for about a year and I put a lot of work into it. I also took a video when I first got here, so I'm hoping to cut some of that footage throughout the video so you can really actually see the progress I've made over the year. The other thing I'm really looking forward to is just the fact that I actually get to make a video like this. I remember before I moved to Japan, I would also watch like apartment tour videos all the time, and it just got me excited, and I like to daydream about what I was gonna do with my own space. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so first off we have the Genkan. This is the entryway into the apartment. The Genkan has a storage area for all of your shoes and whatever else you want to keep in there. In Japanese households, you always take off your shoes before you enter. I really like my Genkan space. It's pretty decent. Next, I have the laundry room, which is just here. A washer. You always hang dry your clothes. There are some people that have dryers as well, but it's not very common. Then I have my bathroom here. A bathroom in Japan is actually an entire room that can get wet. And the tub is so deep, it's so nice to soak in it. But right now it is indeed the summertime and I have not really been using the bathtub. But in the winter it was amazing. Loved it. Another feature of my apartment that I really appreciate is this. It controls my water temperature. So I can actually adjust, and it's in Celsius of course. I can adjust the water temperature for my bath, but it also controls the water temperature for the sink. So I actually keep mine pretty high just because I like to wash my dishes in really hot water. And I can turn it on and off. Well, this is interesting. Sorry, this is the first time this has happened. But I was trying to say that you can actually turn this on and off. Now I'm a bit concerned. Okay, I think we fixed it. Everything's okay. Good to go. This is the toilet room. I have just like a regular toilet, nothing special about it. Like, yeah, the water comes out here and you can rinse off your hands in it. It does have a heated toilet seat, which is super nice for the winter time. Got this little plant holding on for dear life. Say hello. Coming out of the toilet/wash area, we have the kitchen. I'm extremely lucky when it comes to this table. I actually got it with the apartment. The person before me left it here. This has been really nice for hosting. I really like to do game nights and stuff like that, so this space has been good for that. This is my cooking area. I actually had a gas stove here before, like a gas cooktop thing. It's underneath that. I'm not gonna show it because it's really gross, but I bought this electric cooktop and it has saved me so much stress. This is my wash area. I have a sink big enough to wash like 2 babies in. I don't know why I'm using that, a measurement, but it's huge. Like, I could probably bathe in this sink. This is also something that just really throws me off about my apartment. I have to press down to turn the faucet on and up to turn it off. And at first I was like, oh, is this just how water is in Japan? That's just how all the faucets are? No, it's only mine. Like, other places I go to, other apartments, other houses, it's the same as in the US. Like, up means on, down means off. Don't know why this is like this. I think I remember one person explaining at a certain point that it has something to do with earthquakes as well. But I'm not exactly sure how that would make sense, because if something fell onto this from the earthquake, it would turn it on. So who knows? If you know, please explain it to me. I have this set up with all my dishes and stuff. To be honest, I would not recommend ever putting your dishes up like this, especially in Japan, because there's a lot of earthquakes here, and a lot of this would fall off in a major quake. But I've also tried to stack it with things that won't break if they fall. This is my rice cooker and tea area. And recycling, can't forget about recycling. Really nice fridge. By American standards, this is a small fridge. By Japanese standards, it's a pretty big fridge. It's like for somebody living alone, this is a nice size fridge. This is my living space. And this is probably the part of the apartment I feel like I've changed the most, because before it was kind of sad and it didn't look like its own space at all. So I put the couch in, I put the carpet or the rug in, I got this table, and I framed it with these curtains. Just really love how it has brought the space together. This table is actually what's known as a kotatsu table. Underneath it, you'll see there's a heater. This little space in between here, you can lift the top part up and put a blanket underneath it, and the heater will keep your legs warm, and it's just so comfortable. I've fallen asleep under it so many times. They say that's a no-no because you can get a cold from doing that apparently, but I've done it, and actually everyone else does it too. Next we have my bedroom. There's actually 2 ways into the bedroom. Well, 3 if you count the entrance from the office. The bedroom is probably the room I have changed the least. It almost looks exactly the same as when my predecessor came. I think I just added this rug, and that's pretty much it. And I changed the actual bedding. I really like the design though. I love that I actually have a Japanese style room. Oh. Hello. I have a ridiculous amount of storage space in here. Like, this closet, way too big for me. Like, it's got a bottom and it's got a top, and that's only half of it. And then you got that up there, which also goes back just as deep. It's like the wardrobe in Narnia. It's just a whole nother world in there. This is where I also keep some clothes. It's another closet. Then I have a dresser. This is what I call the sunroom because I have these really nice big windows that let in a lot of light, and just have some extra chairs in here. This is the office. It's another room that I've made a lot of changes to. Before, there was actually the couch from out there was in here, along with the dining table was also in here, and it really crowded up this space. So the person before me treated this area as their living room. This chair was here when I got here, and this desk, so I moved it from out there to in here, and it looks a lot better. I also turned this into a little workout area that I do not use enough. I'm so lucky to also have all this shelving that came with the place for all the manga I buy but haven't read yet. We'll get to it. I've got my little to-do list here. Hopefully I get through all the content. And that's the tour. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video as much as I enjoyed filming it. I wonder if you noticed something different about this particular apartment tour as compared to other apartment tours in Japan. That's right. This apartment is a bit bigger. I was also surprised when I first got here. I am definitely so grateful to have ended up with an apartment like this because, like I said earlier, I enjoy entertaining, and I have entertained on multiple occasions, and I have hosted people multiple times, which also really just adds to that feeling of home in this space. Please look forward to more content in the future. It might be a little while before I upload again, but I do promise to upload. A new adventure is coming soon. Also, very, very important, like, subscribe, but even more important than that, please comment on this video. I love interacting with you. I want to hear questions you have about the country, or maybe even any future content you would like to see. Let's keep in touch. See you.